Hello everybody out there. This is Band 100G. We're out in Berkeley, California today, and I'm here to demonstrate a walking formula that I have found, which is a very unique thing that I don't think anybody in the whole entire history of the world has ever outlined. And so my name is Ben 100G. Welcome back to the 100 Gideon Studios channel. This is the Art of Universal Routing, episode 1. And I got some library books here. This is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis, and then this is also The Reflections of the Psalms by C.S. Lewis. And we're just gonna go return these books. But the idea is I'm gonna teach you guys how to walk in a metaphysical way where we're acknowledging every physical thing that comes into our perception as holding a metaphysical presence. So you see, we started here on the fish, which is a symbol of, the resurrection, symbol of Jesus Christ, who is my Lord and Savior, God, who I believe is God. This is the first thing that we're going to base our route off of. So this is the Art of Universal Routing, and I'm going to teach you guys how to walk a universal path. So when I was in my spiritual awakening, maybe when I was, 20 or 21 years old, I began to walk this universal path and acknowledge that the universe, when you pay attention in a very particular way, when you pay attention to the things that you can perceive that come into your perception, and you allow it to kind of alter the way that you walk, you can acknowledge the presence of God here on the planet just as you're walking to return your library books. It's very interesting. And so what I'm gonna do now, what me and my friend here, Mohammed, are gonna do, is we're just gonna go return the library books, and we're going to acknowledge the things that we see on the way that I believe are little wink, like we don't know, we just pulled up to the spot. It's not like we know what we're gonna run into. And so I'm gonna show you guys what to look for, and the things that I'm going to allow to alter my placement, therefore, so we can see more synchronicity. And I'm not even playing, this is a weird thing to say as a human being with a sound mind, but acknowledge the presence of God just as we're walking down the street. So because we want the fish, I'm just gonna start saying words as if you guys know what I'm talking about. Because we want the fish inside of our circle, we want more Jesus, more God, more life, more universe, more peace, more harmony inside of our circle. Meanwhile, taking everything that is opposing those good vibrations that human beings feel better experiencing and perceiving outside of our circle. So let me just give you a little example. So my homie, come over here. So you start the route by putting your hand on the door handle. Just stay right here, and you make one big circle. So let's say, for instance, we're gonna make a small route right here, and I'm just gonna, I start and I'm making my route. You can stay there, and I do one big circle around the car. And then for instance, if I wanted my homie inside of the circle, then I'll go on this side of him, and you guys understand how he is now inside the circle. But let's say I went around and I cut this way, and I cut this way, then he's outside the circle. Does that make sense? Doing one big circle as we walk. And when we walk, we're going to acknowledge things that we perceive. Because check this out, you may have never heard this before. Nothing outside of your perception exists. Have you ever heard that? There's nothing, if it is not being perceived, it has no state of being. And so I'm claiming here that God is real, God exists, and if you acknowledge the things that come into your perception as you walk, we're gonna be able to damn near prove that. We're gonna be able to prove that God exists by being able just to walk and acknowledge the things that come into our perception. And then little side note, in every episode of the Art of Universal Routing, I say that you guys have the opportunity to send me your merchandise. If you guys want to send me your merch, we do a little fit check every single time. I got the high top dunks, the high top UNC dunks. I got the white Levi's. I'm a 32-32 when it comes to jeans. So if you guys send me pants, I got the Supreme New York. I got this out in Hawaii. It's an XL, but I'll rock a large now. And then also I got the Levi's puffer. So we fit it out here while we're doing it. I have a sound mind. I promise you, I have a sound mind. So now we're just gonna go return our library books, but we're gonna do it in a way that no one in the world has ever done it before, by acknowledging the small things that come into our perception that damn near demonstrate the presence of God. And so if you guys want to come with me on this journey, we're gonna go return our library books. How fun, content, right? Let's return some library books. But the thing is, like I said in the first one, this is not a vlog, this is a demonstration to show you guys that God is here with us on the planet right now, and all you have to do is acknowledge very small things that come into your perception. So let's go walk a universal path, you know, the art of universal routing, and I will show you guys what we see on the way that prove to me that God is real and that He exists. So
let's go.
Okay, you ready, guys? This is very exciting. We're starting our route as normal people just to go return some library books, but we're going to acknowledge the small things that we see in our perception that make me believe that God is real. So let's check it out. Okay, I'm starting my route right now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go return some library books, okay? The art of universal routing. Let's go. So the idea here is that everything that you perceive has some type of metaphysical meaning. We're just normal people on a Thursday morning, going to return our library books. It doesn't look like there's much. Alright guys, I'm tripping out. I'm editing this video, maybe my 3rd time through, and I just want to acknowledge in this little frame right here, this heart with the X's on his eyes, because the more that I'm watching this, the more that I'm seeing how connected the video was. Here for us to use, you know, to incorporate in, but we're gonna keep on pushing, okay? It's Kitteridge. And we're looking for anything that represents positive spirituality. So this is a good symbol here. Remember, every single thing that we perceive, we're going to utilize to construct our route, which is a circle. So if we were just normal people, oh, look at this! Guys, hell yes, what is this? Alright, look, excuse us, don't worry about us. Check this out. So this is really the first thing that we're perceiving here, or acknowledging, that really is what we're looking for. Because if we were just walking down the road, we wouldn't acknowledge these small things that are symbols of love and symbols of peace, and we alter our placement and our routing to obtain more of it. So right here, I was going to get this car into our route, because if we're just normal people going to return our library books, not acknowledging and perceiving the small things that mean love, peace, spirituality, God, and joy, then we wouldn't acknowledge these things. But right, I see on this car, it says make love, not walls. It says speak love, and there's a peace symbol here as well. Right at the same exact time, you can show this too. Excuse us. At the same exact time, look at all these hearts, and I'm not sure what type of cross this is, but this is the type of cross that we're looking for. These are the type of things that you know, demonstrate, you know, what is this a symbol of? What is this cross a symbol of? You know, it's a symbol that really you don't have to struggle as much as you think that you do. There was a man that took all of your struggling for you. I'm not going to say his name, but you know who I'm talking about. And it was right next to this car talking about peace and love. So the idea is, if we were walking this universal route and we're allowing the small things that we see to alter our placement, I would take 5 seconds next to these hearts, just pause for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to get the, you know, it looks like a couple people passed away. So I'm gonna say a little quick prayer for their family, you know, just acknowledge them and send love to them. And at the same time, they put a little cross here because God is alive and God is real. And if you're just taking 1 second to acknowledge these things, can change where you're gonna be placed, and therefore alter and change your life. So just acknowledge the cross, acknowledge the love. This is what we're looking for. At the same exact time, we're gonna incorporate this car into our route. So right here, you know, I would get this car in because it says make love, speak love, and there's a peace sign. So we want more of that. So because we're constructing a circle from our car, then we're gonna get this car into the route. Hey yo, what's up? This is 100G. I'm just popping in. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the video. I'm just acknowledging things that I'm seeing. I missed that it said happiness right here on the car. Can you see that? So we're taking in the love, we're taking in the love, we're taking in the peace, and we're also taking in happiness. We're incorporating happiness. Go in the route. And that may seem weird, but we're gonna walk around it intentionally to incorporate the energy into our route, and then we're gonna keep walking. Like normal people, like I'm just going to drop off my books. Success. All right, let's keep walking. Look at this. Guys, every single thing that comes into our perception, we can play with as we route. So look at this. Look, this just exists. It exists because we can perceive it. We know that it exists. It says the word luck on it. It says luck. So I get to now decide whether or not I want it inside of my route or outside of our route. Do we want more luck or do we want less luck? So we're consciously gonna incorporate it in. So I'm gonna leave it where it was. And if I were to go around this way, it would be outside of our route. But if I were to go around this way, it would be inside of our route because...
But you got God? You got God?
It says God? Amen. What does God mean to you?
Let's go, let's go.
You don't know? Is everything okay? No, what's going on? Well, God loves you. We're out here trying to demonstrate the presence of God.
Let's keep rolling.
They're trying to kill you? I think it's okay. I think everything's gonna be okay. But did you? It's okay. It's part of the video. Did you write these down yourself? Stupid bitch. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, look at this. We're just returning our libraries, and it says "good luck." You know what I mean?
Well,
so
that is God.
We're gonna incorporate the good luck into our route, and we're gonna say a prayer for this woman and say thank you. All right. Let's keep on pushing. All right. Good luck. That's what we found on our route, and now we're gonna incorporate it in. Because we constructed a circle from our car. If we did not construct a circle from our car, then we would just go around it. But I'm acknowledging these things and we want more of it, so we're gonna go on the left side rather than the right side. Good luck now inside of our routes. This is a good episode because there's lots of things to perceive which we're incorporating. Hey bro, do you want to show this?
Hey, Miss Lady, how you doing? What's up with you?
Oh, love Gaza.
Love Gaza.
That's real. Where you?
That's real.
Where you go? YouTuber business card? I don't have my business card.
For what? For videography?
You got an Instagram?
It's me. I'm a videographer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have a card?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Okay. What do you do?
Oh, well, I'm a vlogger, but I also make music. Yeah. What's your business? What do you do?
Well, I don't really have one right now, but this is not for business. This is just for the whole thing. But
Okay. Well, yeah, I do freelance work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be down to help you out. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
community.
My Instagram's on there, so just
Oh, okay.
reach out to my Instagram.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Of course. Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Kat.
Hey, Ben. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Kat with a K or a C?
Okay.
For sure.
Thanks.
Of course. All right. Cool.
Yeah, all right.
So lots of interesting stuff happening down here in Berkeley.
Let's go.
We're gonna take this heart in, and we're gonna send love to the people of Gaza. Okay.
Peace forever.
Peace forever, says my cameraman. So we're gonna incorporate this in, and we're gonna keep on walking like normal people.
Love forever, Gaza.
Because everything that we perceive has a state of being, it can be incorporated into this, incorporated into our route. I keep saying that. Maybe I'll just keep telling you guys what I'm doing. So here on the ground, you come over here. Look, bro, it's a picture of me. It's a king. That's just on the ground here in the city, and because we are kings, we're trying to be kings, not pawns. We're gonna incorporate this into our route as well, so we can, get more king energy, more king money, king status, king freedom. That's who me and my cameraman are here. So because we acknowledge this, we're gonna take it into our circle that we constructed from the car. So let's keep on walking, all right? So you see the heart right there? Someone drew that heart intentionally, and it's a symbol of love. So we're gonna take 5 seconds next to it to have it alter our placement. inside of our route. So that's some Vince Staples inside of our route. So check this out. Right here it says Hunter. Hunter is one of my best friends on the whole entire planet, and so let's give a shout out to my boy Hunter, because again, every single thing that we see here has a metaphysical presence. So it says Hunter, so I'm going to incorporate this car into our route. Okay, well everybody, that was the first universal route. It's not over yet because we haven't closed it. I just want to say thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. That's such a weird thing to say. I never really say that, but I was talking to the robot and he was saying if you want more traction, you know, do a little call to action at the end of the video. So my name is Ben, I'm 100G. I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists on the whole entire planet. And I'll put out one of these videos every 6 weeks where I just walk down the street and I talk to you guys about everything that I perceive. And because we perceive it, it means it definitely has a state of being. Because it has a state of being, it exists. So we saw a bunch of things out there, so let's just finish up the route, okay? Remember, we started the video, can you come a little closer? I don't think they can hear me. So we started the video opening up the route. The route is still open. I can turn this way and walk this way and continue routing. But the thing is, we're normal people and we had an objective, which was just to drop off the books at the library. And again, we saw a bunch of cool things and I taught you guys a little bit about how it is that you walk, just acknowledging the things that you perceive. So now this is us closing the route. Right now, the route is now closed. We open it like that, and then we go and we do the journey, just like normal people, and then we close it again like normal people. So this is the art of universal routing with 100G and my boy Mohammed out in Berkeley taking over. All right.
All right.